Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to D3 Round 6 at Italy. Uh, yeah, in the booth with me today is Beamer. How you doing?
Hello, I'm doing fine.
We're here at the Temple of Speed, as it's known, a track that has the least amount of corners in the calendar, and we're gonna see probably the fastest speeds in terms of just straight line speed. What are you expecting today?
I'm expecting some people to use zero wings and go like 230 miles an hour.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
so
what I hope.
Yeah, and so let's go look at the standings real quick while people are setting up for their quali runs. So Shry leading the championship by
Let's go.
27 points. Yeah, as your team as his team principal, you must be happy, but he's not here today. So what are you guys' thoughts? I guess as the Haas representative, what do you guys think is going to happen, or what do you want to happen? I guess.
I want Joel to beat BMF. I mean, I don't care if BMF gets P2. I think Shai will still be leading, but
Yeah.
it'd be nice if BMF finished like third or lower.
Right. Yeah, I mean, if second place is what, 28 points? So technically
Yeah,
he could go ahead of Shry if or if Big Mama Frank goes second. So by one
yeah.
point, it'll start getting really tight. So yeah, Red Bull's looking for a good result this time around. Netherlands, he didn't have a great time, it seemed. So, but he's been a strong competitor for this season. And Joel, yeah, I don't know. We know what happened in Spa. He wasn't able to make Netherlands, and so he's had an unlucky season. But yeah, we'll see what he can do here. But yeah, so let's go straight into the game. Now, let me pull that up. But yeah, so everyone's in their pits. I'm not sure what the weather is like right now. It's a dry quali.
Let me check that
Uh,
right now.
yeah, and one thing I should probably say is we only got 14 drivers today because we, for some reason, are broadcasting this on a Labor Day weekend. So attendance is a little low this weekend, but still, it shows the commitment that people have for this league. Um, and see what they can do here. So we have our first driver out on an outlap. Let me pull up all the details. Yeah,
Okay, no
everyone's
rain.
gonna be no rain. Okay, so it's gonna be a dry Monza, which will make it more interesting. I think. I think wet Monza is just too hard to overtake, and it's gonna be a little boring.
Yeah, I think wet quality for Monza is pretty fun, like personally, but wet race here is absolutely terrible.
Right. Yeah, it seems our first person that's going to be setting the lap is going to be Arrow, or as on my screen it says Sino, for Alfa Romeo. He's had an on and off season so far. He had a couple good um, bits of pace, but it's just been a bit unlucky as he's aggressively warming up his tires. Hopefully, he doesn't take too much out of it as he starts the first flying lap of the session. And
Oh,
he's
whoa!
still
Oh my
warming up
God!
his tires, so I I'm curious what this is. Maybe he invalidated it. No, it doesn't show that he invalidated it, so I'm not sure. Let's go to another driver. um, Rigraph is on. Oh, so Rigraph, he's reserving for 18 too. He's honestly as a reserve, he's been doing really well.
I don't remember where he finished for the last few races, to be honest.
I'm pretty sure Netherlands he was running like in fourth place, but I think he might have ran out of fuel at the end and lost a couple.
Oh yeah, I remember that now.
But I think in general he's been a pretty decently quick driver.
Yeah, I'd say so. But Josh Bonze is the first one on a real flying lap.
All right, let's go on him.
Second two right now.
Yeah, he's going through a Ascari chicane. Gets the power down nicely. Doesn't look too bad in the way he went through. It was very smooth. I know he said he didn't have a ton of practice on us. We were talking to him earlier, but
Yeah.
no, let's say he's a dark horse. it could go for him, but he's been having a rough week this season so far. But all he needs is a bit of momentum on his side. As he sets the first lap of 121.1, which I don't think will stand. I think that's going to drop down the order.
BMF is next.
As,
19.9.
yeah, so that's a more representative time. But even then, I think we're going to see much faster times than this.
Yeah, what do you think Pole would be?
I'm thinking it's going to be low 19s. Maybe we'll see Big Mama Frank or Joel touch in the 18s, low 18s. But it's really risk versus reward because they're running such low setups here, low downforce setups, that it's pretty risky to push it. Because they want that straight line speed in the race, so they're going to try to go as low as they can on the wings. But it makes the car a bit more unstable.
Yeah. Here is it's a really big trade-off because like there's the 4 straights where you can overtake on, no 3 where you can overtake on, and then if you have high wings, you're gonna be like a boat on them. Even if you have really good lap time, you won't be able to overtake at all. So it's really you don't know what wings anyone's using.
Right, and another tricky part of this track is keeping it on track limits, especially during qualifying, as Joel actually invalidated his first flying lap. So we'll see. But he won't be able to set a banker, so that's one set of tires that's used up. What do you think about the strategies for this race? We know that's always like a common soft medium, but some people were saying two-stop could work.
I didn't really look at it too much, but the game said soft medium or medium hard. Maybe people gravitate more towards medium hard because that's what we've been doing for the past few races here. So I think it's going to be mostly medium hard and a few soft medium. Or maybe medium softs if someone wants to try it out.
Right. Yeah, we all know Monza's infamous turn 1. That's going to change. It will either make or break someone's race. So in the end, who knows if qualifying even matters. Because they could all change as they go in. And I just realized Dr. So Good, who is Christian Cummins, is right now at pole position, provisional pole, with a 19.2, which is what I was kind of expecting. Was times to be near that that zone.
Yeah, I think Joel will set a 19 flat. I know he's capable of doing it. I just don't know if he's consistent enough to do it.
Right.
Is he on a lap right now?
Yeah, he is. I'm not sure. Right now I'm on Ben. He's finishing up his lap, so let's hop over to Joel as soon as... Actually, never mind. Ben's diving into the pit lane. So yeah, let's take a look at Joel. He might have had a bit of extra fuel and just wanted to go see, because I don't think he came into the pits. As he enters Parabolica. Oh, and he has moment. That was that is what we would call commentator's curse. As he comes into the pits.
Earlier, his setup was really loose, right?
Yeah.
So I guess that's what we're seeing now.
Yeah, because like I remember, at least personal experience-wise, time trial on this track feels very different from GP mode because you're running a bit more downforce in time trial. Therefore, like Parabolica, Ascari, like you can hit it flat out, but with these race setups and you want to minimize the downforce, they become a bit more sketchy.
Yeah.
So everyone's in the pit lane except for Rigraph, which is on an outlap right now, and Logan PSQ. Now Logan PSQ is in front of Rigraph, so we'll stay on board with him to see what kind of lap he can set. We know he's got a bit of pace, but he tends to get himself into situations that are pretty unfortunate. He gets himself in trouble with the stewards a lot, so hopefully he can keep his nose in this race.
He's not the only Ferrari that does that.
That is true.
It's kind of a common theme with them.
Yeah, a bit of discipline needs to be worked on there, but we'll see what he can set. Home track for the team. he gets out of turn 1 and 2 pretty smoothly. Got on the power pretty well there. See what it is going into sector 1. So yellow flag thrown on the track. It's just traffic building up. Again, everyone trying to set their times. He cut the corner through turn 4 very well. He actually has the purple sector 1, so this could be a pretty representative time.
It's pretty fast, but not an accident.
Ooh, he understeers a bit through Westmo 2. Going down the DRS straight into Ascari chicane. This is a corner where you need to be just throw the car in with like full confidence. He gives it a little bit of a lift, like mid corner there. It was like hesitation, but he hits the apex perfectly as he rounds out his lap. Oh, Rigraff has retired. Oh, there's a collision. I wonder what happened with Leo Hudson and Rigraff. As Leo Hudson, I think picked up I think Hudson might have got the penalty. As Logan PSQ actually moves up to second place, so it's a pretty good time for him. Yeah, I don't know if I can see if there's been any penalties.
Yeah, I mean, judging from that part of the track and that Leo was on an out lap, maybe Leo was going a little slow, Rigraff on a hot lap, and he just got out of the way weirdly or at the wrong time, a little too late, just like...
yeah, just checked race director. Yeah, just checked race director, and it is going to be a grid penalty for Leo Hudson, which is going to be quite annoying for the Mercedes team here. Because if he gets a good position, he's got like the maximum he can start is 5th place. And honestly, this is probably one of the worst tracks to be in a group into turn 1.
Yeah.
We're going to see a lot of broken wings.
But it's really easy to overtake here, too.
That's true.
This is probably the track where quality matters the least.
Right.
Cars that are easy to overtake. So, I mean, if all places to get it, this would be a place I'd choose.
Alright, so Hudson is continuing his lap with ERS is being used, so I'm guessing he didn't get any damage with whatever collision happened. Also to note, the second driver in Ferrari, Fitz Dickwell, who's a reserve, former AlphaTauri team principal, is right now 3rd place. Don't know if he raced last week around, but it's a pretty good showing for a reserve.
If Marino's watching this, he'll be happy to see Ferrari 2-3.
Yeah, maybe we can replicate what happened in the IRL F1 quality where we get a Ferrari, Red Bull Ferrari, but Big Mama Frank is a little off his usual pace compared to the rest of the field. Let's see, he's about to set his lap, and it's gonna push him to 2nd place. Look at that. Yeah, so a bunch of drivers are about to complete a lot of laps. Yeah, Fitz just moved himself up into 3rd place, 2 tenths behind. Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna be 2.5 tenths behind Christian Cummins and Big Mama Frank. Cagliaroli comes into pit. Leo Hudson, I'm pretty sure he's on an in laps. I think Joel might be on a lap right now. Oh no, he's out of fuel. So he's definitely coming into the pits. As Jeff is on the grass. So yeah, I think he's just trying to get out of people's way. Cushy's coming through right now. I think he's like completely out of ERS. Yeah. But it looks like his fuel indicator might be going off. Or it's a yellow flag. Might be a yellow flag. Let's see. Yep, it's an in lap. So I think everyone's done with their laps here. Maybe Chonk is finishing out his lap. Nope, he's coming into the in lap too. So yeah. Ooh, as Christian Cummins spins, I think on one of his laps. He seems to have like 50% ERS on. So he wasn't able to set a 2nd lap, I'm guessing, but he's got time to come into the pits, put on a last set of softs, and see what he can do. Oh, Oh, that was very close. Maybe something's broken on his car. Now he's probably a little rattled after that one, so he needs to calm himself down, compose himself, and focus on the last lap that he has to put down. But right now it's Christian Cummins provisional pole ahead of Big Mama Frank by 500ths, and Fitz Dickwell, the Ferrari reserve, in third place.
Logan's on a flying lap right now.
Oh, yes, he is. Yeah, he just comes out of turn 2. Let's see if he can improve on his time that he has set in the second lap around. He's down, actually, down 800ths. He uses a lot of curve that makes the car really unstable, and you can't really get on the power. Understeered a bit through lesson 1. Has a big moment again. This is so far not looking like the cleanest lap from Logan.
Yeah, he's just pushing too much when he sees that red delta.
Oh, I think he's eased off. I think I'm seeing his ERS start gaining. I think he's
Oh yeah.
I think he's abandoned this one. So he's gonna push for another lap. He definitely has enough fuel. He honestly has maybe enough time to come in and hit. Actually, it'll be close. Yeah, probably should just stay out. And yeah, very, very, really tight apex to that last corner. Now he's going to start his lap again, so we'll stay on board with him. As he's honestly the only driver right now that's on a quali lap. Everyone else is on their out lap or in the pits. And I think we're going to see a bunch of traffic start forming up because we just hit the 2-minute mark, and now people are starting to come out of their pits.
It's just Logan and Josh now on flying laps.
Right. Yeah, I think Josh and Chess started his lap as Logan PSQ invalidates, and he still technically has enough time. But let's go hop on board. As Sino picks up, or Arrow picks up a 5-place grid penalty for, I suppose, making contact with someone.
Yeah, that's really weird. So he's not near. Yeah.
So Josh Barnsley is down on his time, or sorry, up on his time by a 10th. Oh, he has a little bit of a moment coming out of Ascari. Oh, as he gets really close to exit, yeah, crossing the track limits there, but he keeps it on the track, and he improves by 200ths. And that's not going to move him in any place, and he remains P13. I think he's going to continue pushing, but he might run out of battery at the end of his lap. But let's go ahead and...
A lot of traffic.
Yeah, so there's a lot of people, especially looking into the last corner here. They're all very close to each other. Big Mama Frank starting a lap. Let's go see... I think one of the Ferraris is finishing up a lap. No, they're starting a lap. Logan's in the pits, so I think his qualifying's over. Kage Roldy's on a lap. Arrow, I think, Arrow's finishing a lap right now. Let's stay on board with him. As there's 5 seconds left in the session, and now it's officially over. So whoever crosses the line, that's their place. So yeah, Logan PSQ stays in the pits, currently P4, but we might see him move down with some improving times here. Starting with Arrow. Arrow puts in... Actually, Arrow doesn't improve on his time. He stays 6th place. Cushy comes into pit.
Another lap. 2.5 tenths up.
Oh, so big improvement from Josh. He could get ahead of Cushy here, and maybe Rigrath. Let's see. As he improves, and yeah, he goes ahead of Cushy, and he's gonna start P12. As Mac doesn't get set a lap, and he's in the pits. Let's see who else just set a lap. Well, Kage Roldy set a lap at 6th place. Jeff set a lap, pushes him up to 5th place. Leo Hudson sets a lap, pushes him to 7th place. As Joel sets pole position on the final lap. a 19.1, which is what we were expecting. But Christian Cummins is on a lap still. Actually, no, they're invalidated. So is Big Mama Frank. They're both invalidated. Joel is your provision, or not provisional, is your pole position, I guess, qualifying winner. I don't know what you call it, but he's going to be starting first place, heading down into turn 1 on lap 1 at Monza, which is, honestly, it's a curse and a blessing. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, track limits are going to be a big concern, I'd say, going into this race, because it's very easy to just, dip a tire just into the gravel a bit, or just extend the track too much, especially in the last corner. It's really easy to run wide there from just a bit of understeer. But yeah, good qualifying, but unfortunate to see Rigraff get disqualified. Not disqualified. I think he's just DNF'd from damage. But yeah, it's Joel with pole position.
And Leo and Sainuo are going to be starting P13, P14.
Right. Right, and that actually moves up Josh Barnsley, Rick Raff, Ben Chonk up 2 positions. I think Josh Barnsley, yeah, just 1 position for him. But yeah, I think we're going to see a very intense race, because we know Christian Cummins has good pace. He won the first race this season for Division 3. We know he has pace. He's just been a bit unlucky. He's also had he wasn't there for a couple races because he has a life too. But now he's back. He's been practicing. Yeah, I think this top 3, they showed themselves a lot closer than the rest of the field, so I think we'll see them pull away. DRS trains will be a big thing here, so the more battling that happens, the more spaced out the pack becomes, and it becomes way harder to catch up to the pack ahead. So I'm interested to see what kind of strategies everyone's going to go here. I think we are going to see a varied, people could be expecting, early safety car. We'll try to get on the soft tires, maybe switch on to the hards later on. But I think we'll see soft, medium hard. Yeah, I think the tire strategies will make for a lot of interesting combinations in this race. And I know the D2 and D1 people are all looking at this, hopefully, and taking notes to see what strategies work. Oh, as we're going straight in, 5 lights, and away we go. Yeah, I think Joel gets a good start, it looks like. Big Mama Frank gets a good slipstream. Christian Cummins is looking down the inside, breaks a little early. They're going pretty conservative through the first corner. Let's go back. I'm not seeing any carnage. Actually, just kidding. I think Arrow lost out on a lot, but actually he had a 5-second or 5-place grid penalty. But yeah, Joel ahead of Christian Cummins, ahead of Big Mama Frank. Let's take a look at position change. Rigraff up into 6th place. From 4 positions gained. Yeah, Big Mama Frank, actually, I just realized, is in 12th place. He's all the way in the end. Let's get that sorted out. Let's take a look at their tires. So a lot of medium runners with Kageroldi, Rigraff, and Big Mama Frank, Logan Piescu, and Kaiser staying on the hard tires, with 1 soft tire runner, which is being Arrow. Wants to get through the pack as soon as he can. Everyone's a bit spaced out. Let's go to the back where fighting is a bit closer. Oh, as Ben sends in a move into turn 1. Oh. And he keeps it around the outside of Chonk. Sorry, not Chonk, Leo Hudson. As they're going into turn 4. Leo Hudson uses a bit of battery maybe to get a stay ahead of the McLaren. McLaren tries to look down the inside of it, compromises his line a bit, and now he's lost out on a lot of time to the car ahead. Leo right now putting a bunch of pressure on Jeff, who's ahead. Oh, there's something happened between the McLaren and Arrow. They had a little bit of a moment. One of them was off track. Arrow, I think, letting the McLaren have the place back. Actually, lost 2 positions. Wonder what's happened there. As Joel sets the fastest time, followed up by Fitz Dickwell sets the faster time. Now Arrow coming back at Mac. DRS has now been enabled too, so let's see, we already got 2 separate DRS packs, 3 DRS packs actually, starting up. There's the top 4 who broke away from Rigraff, and Rigraff has actually got a good gap behind him too, out of DRS range of Chonk. And from Chonk all the way down to Mac, we got ourselves a battle here.
Sorry about that.
No, all good. I'm not sure if you were here to see it, but Big Mama Frank lost a lot of places, dropped to last place. Didn't look like he had to pit. Might have just had maybe got knocked off, but right now he's down in 11th place. But Joel right now leading from Christian Cummins and Fitz Dickwell, with Hokage Rolding following that DRS pack up front.
Yeah, Logan and BMF falling down 8 places.
Yeah, so something must have happened there. As I think Ben is sizing up a move on, I want to say it's Jeff. Is he gonna look down the inside? Oh, he just couldn't get the car. He didn't risk the dive, which is popular on turn 1. But
if you don't dive, you can't overtake here.
Yeah, it's like it's hard to get your car next to him. Oh, as I'm on board with Hokage Roldy from him, he had a rear lockup and now he's lost. He's out of DRS range of Fitz Dickwell. So now he's kind of in a little bit of a no man's land, but still in 4th place. Actually, Rigraff might catch him and get into his DRS range. Let's see if Rigraff got the DRS. He does not. But if he uses a little bit of energy maybe, he might be able to get into Hokage Roldy's DRS, which will help him defend against Leo Hudson behind.
Oh, Cushy's crashed.
Oh no.
Has he broke his front wing?
It looks to be okay. I'm not seeing any end plate damage either.
Yeah, I just saw him spin off the camera. I was on board with BMF and Josh, who were fighting in the Lesmos corners. And then Cushy just lost at the exit of the Scary chicane.
Yeah, he continued to stay out, so I'm guessing he has no damage. That puts him in 14th place, which is unfortunate for the AlphaTauri as a driver for them. Well, I don't think we have a second driver for AlphaTauri this race, so nah, it's gonna be small points sadly as of right now. But any safety car could mix it up. Pretty tame battle out front, keeping that half a second gap between both, just between the cars of Joel, Christian Cummins, and Fitz Dickwell. And Hokage Roldy staying ahead of Rigraff. increase that gap to 1.3 seconds so that it doesn't get DRS. Some gaps are starting to form, but the big battle right here, I think, is between Chonk. Oh, as Jeff is going for a move down Ascari, does not get the space. Oh, it's Cushy retired.
Wow.
Cushy, I think, is out of the race. Yeah, he is out of the race. That's prompted a full safety car as we're
Oh, he's
migrating.
what?
Oh,
Cushy left?
Cushy's left.
What is
What is happening?
what the hell?
I'm very confused what's happening.
All the cars are going. Oh
Every
no,
car,
everyone has a black screen right now, so they're red flag.
um,
So this has happened to me before. Whenever you're driving and the host leaves, you get a black screen and it just says "Please wait" in the top left corner, like we're seeing right now. Um, but for us, it loaded back in, so we were just seeing everyone like letting go of their controllers and steering wheels.
what the? Well, yeah,
Come on, Cushy.
I've never seen that before.
I think we'll have to get a lobby restart.
I think that's gonna have to be yeah. Um, well, yeah. Good game, am I right?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
All right. It turns out you were pretty quiet, so I raised you up, and I raised myself a little bit lower. So we'll see if this is better in terms of audio mixing. I don't really get pings when I'm streaming. Everything is a bit muted, so I didn't see. But yeah, I'm not sure what's happening right now.
Yeah, let me check the stream, see how the audio was.
Well, we will go to the starting soon screen until we get this technical difficulty sorted out. But yeah, stick around and hopefully we'll get some racing. Welcome back. Hopefully my mic sounds better. It seems that there was an issue there. But yeah, we're just going to restart the race at from the position standings that were at lap 5. Kind of you could say it's a red flag, but we're going to have those 5 extra laps of racing anyway. And yeah, we'll see what happens now. We got a whole new turn 1. Everyone is close together again. Um, yeah, next time we'll make sure that the host doesn't try to leave the lobby. But yeah, it just happens, you know. But
I
definitely
think
made
BMF would
for
be happy.
yeah, that's true. Honestly, yeah, people who got unlucky have a second chance, and then people who, you know, made it work, pulled away from the group, now is kind of like, oh, I lost all the advantage I gained. But it is what it is. It was kind of comical, honestly, to see that happen.
Yeah.
That was the first time I've experienced it. I didn't even know that could happen, but yeah, it's kind of funny.
I mean, that's the first time I've seen it from a spectator point of view.
Right.
It happened in my first Moose Racing League race at Hungary,
Uh-huh.
and I still don't know if I won that race. I have to go back and check, but I don't really care about it.
Right. All
I'm
right,
gonna go on board with Logan.
well, it's lights out and away we go. There we go. Away we go. Let me get everything set up here. We're gonna go on board of. Let's go on board with Fitz Dickwell. He tucks in behind. Christian Cummins moves in, doesn't take the dive, stays ahead. Let's see if there's any carnage back here. Looks like everything's pretty clean.
Yeah, Logan and BMF touched a little, but nothing more than that.
Yeah, it's Big Mo.
They're the ones that need to make up the most collisions.
Oh, stuff is happening in turn 4. Leo Hudson and Okage Roldy spin out. I think Okage Roldy's stuck on the curb. Oh, he's got out. He's got out.
Imagine if he got beat and that caused a red flag.
That would be insane. There's a lot of race. I gotta get this hold on. I gotta get this sorted out real quick, so that way I can put this away. Anyway, yeah. So, yeah, interesting turn 1. So one of those people, Hokage Roldy, Leo Hudson, they were in like I think Hokage Roldy was P4, Leo Hudson was P7 or 6. Now they're all the way down to P14 and P15. Because of the whole lobby restart shenanigans. So unfortunate for them, as we're seeing a 5th place being taken by Arrow, and Mac is overtaking Josh Barnsley.
Chonk.
As
Chonk just broke a little too late.
Oh, as Chonk is down in 12th. Does he have wing damage? Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, I don't see any.
Well, there's our possible race strategies powered by AWS. They're saying it went away too quickly, but I think it said soft to medium and medium to hard. I think that is what we're gonna expect. Maybe I think we'll see a lot of medium to soft runners. I think that's gonna happen.
Yeah, Arrow's on the softs again, and everyone else is on the mediums and hards.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they had to stay on the tire that they started the race with. That way they don't get any
that's fair.
Unfair strategy decisions. So
look at this. Cushy, Big Mama Frank, and Logan.
Yeah, and then Christian Cummins just overtakes Joel Guron for the lead of the race. And
I think Joel's coming back.
Already looking to come back here. Side by side with Christian with pretty much the same speed going down. Fitzstickle is just watching this happen in front of him. Christian Cummins breaks a bit deeper so that he can take the inside line or outside of turn 1 into the inside of turn 2. They get a bit of contact, but everything is pretty clean so far. As we head our way to turn 4, Fitzstickle actually gained a lot of time. He's directly behind this. He's just spectating.
Doesn't really have a gap to move anywhere. We're gonna go into turn 4. They're gonna go side by side. Oh, as their contact between Christian
Oh!
Cummins and Joel Guron. And this means Fitz Dickwell is right now leading the race. And that's the wrong button.
I think Fitz will get a penalty for that because he went right into the back of Christian, who, I mean, Christian pushed BMF, and then that whole incident
I
happened.
think that one's gonna be a tough one. Kind of need multiple angles to see because I think the first contact was between Joel Guron, and as Chonk has retired his DNF, we just saw a virtual safety car. I don't think anyone's gonna pit. I think it's a little too early for that.
Arrow
It's not
might
full.
pit.
But this changes all Mercedes kind of hopes and dreams kind of down right now. 12th and 13th place, but yeah, I think the first initial contact I saw was between Joel and Christian, and then I think just like they slowed down so much that Fitz bumped them, and that caused both of them to spin out of the track. So there's multiple things that happen there. I think that's gonna be, if it gets ticketed, that'll be an interesting one to look at. As
Were
a
you
steward.
riding on board with someone?
I was riding. Actually, no, I was in TV cam, like outside watching, just turn 4,
Oh.
how they approach turn 4. So
I
don't
was
know if-
on board with Fitz.
Oh, okay. So you actually might have the better view. Yeah, I wasn't on board with Fitz.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, we missed that to see. Would have been nice, but right now Fitz, I guess, right, he's ahead. He's keeping pace. He has 1.8 seconds behind, or in front of Rigraff. I think virtual safety car has ended. No drive-through penalties for anyone. They did well to stay under the delta. As yeah, Fitz Dickwell is leading the race with Rigraff behind. These are 2 reserves. Hey, this could be flashback to you and me when we did our Imola 1-2 at in like season 3 when we were reserves.
I think that was D3 also.
It was also D3, yeah, in Italy. An Italian track. I wouldn't say in Italy, but an Italian track. But yeah, so see, no big changes happened to the positions. We're seeing a move. The McLaren of Ben overtaking Cushy into the final corner. DRS is still enabled, doesn't really go away after, because it's not a full safety car. So, he does have DRS. This is going to be a 3-way battle into turn 1. They're going to go side by side by side. 3 wide. And they honestly come up pretty clean with the Alpine being Christian Cummins coming out better than everyone there. He actually overtook 2 cars into that corner, and he's found himself in 6th place.
I think that was pretty smart of Ben to just kind of back out of turn 1. He kind of kept it with Cushy in turn 2, but eventually Cushy took the position from him.
Yeah, pretty big battle happening, I'd say. Actually, let's go take a look at Logan PSQ. He's right now 3/10 from Big Mama Frank, but I think Ben just overtook. Oh, something at the Cushy. He's lost 2 places in 1 spot. Josh Barnsley, one of your drivers. Oh, has a big moment. And he spins out. And that is another case of commentary curse. Well, yeah, that's sad to see from Josh. Unfortunate that it happened to him. But Logan PSQ actually overtakes Big Mama Frank going into the final corner. But let's see if Big Mama Frank's gonna have DRS. He's gonna come straight back at him into turn 1. Look at the overspeed. He's gonna get him. He's gonna get him honestly before even turn 1. They start braking for turn 1, but he keeps that inside line. And I think Logan might have a better exit here, staying out of the slipstream of Big Mama Frank. He's looking to see if he can go down the inside, but he chooses not to, which is probably a smart option here. Mac right now in 5th place, followed by Christian Cummins, who was once leading the race for half a lap, I'd say. But honestly, it's not as bad as what Joel's been through. He's right now down in 10th behind Arrow, who's going to be on big quicker tires, which is one of those aging softs, let's say. As actually, I was talking about Arrow. Arrow makes the pass on Cushy. Cushy's leading a lot of spaces as we see another DNF from Jeff. And that's a full safety car. And now people are probably thinking, should I put on hard tires?
Yeah, it was in the same spot as Sean. Probably just got a little wide on the second leftmost curve. And that just sends your car fully to the right-hand side and into the wall.
So let's see. I think I saw Fitz Dickwell is coming into pit. I think he's gonna go onto the hard tires and just finish the race with that set. Big Mama Frank is pitting. Arrow's pitting. Joel is pitting. And Leo Hudson's pitting. So it's gonna be a double stack for the Mercedes. We'll see how much time Hudson actually loses here. Leo Hudson, that is. No, Hudson Pool. I always do this. So Hudson's gonna lose a good bit of time. I'd say like a good 5 seconds. But since it's under the safety car, so it's minimized. But Rigraff up in first place has not pitted. Following Logan PSQ, which makes sense. They're on the hard tires. Where are they going to pit to? They can't take the mediums to the end. But maybe they could have put on the mediums and then hope for safety car towards the end. I think there will be people that are actually now I'm looking at it. There are a couple people that are putting on the mediums. Big Mama Frank being one, and Hokaru Roby and Josh Barnesy. So sure.
Yeah, but they were all on the hards.
Right. So I don't know. They could maybe take the mediums to the end. It'll be a rough final laps, but what really will work their way is if the late safety car comes out and they can put on a nice fresh set of softs.
Yeah, I think that's what Kamari Mack, Christian Cummins, Ben Cushy were relying on. That's why they stayed out. Even though they're on the mediums.
Yeah, only 13 cars left on track. So safety car will probably just restart next lap as everyone's done pitting. Yeah, so Christian Cummins has found himself back into 4th place after having some contact with Joel into turn 1. Yeah, it's been a pretty chaotic race so far. I won't say it was just a combination of this. Even before the lobby restart, it was pretty chaotic too. But I guess the nice thing about having not the full grid of drivers showing up is even if you go last place, it's still still technically like mid-pack, like around 10th place, 11th place, you're still gonna get points. Good points. Yeah, so I'm fairly certain safety car will be on in this lap. Logan PSQ looking for his first podium. I think it's his first podium. I'm not actually sure. Rigraff, he was a full-time driver in the previous seasons, but this season he's opted to be a reserve. And in his reserve showings, he's been doing pretty good too, scoring solid points for the teams he's been racing for. Amari Mack, Christian Cummins. Yeah, this will be a fight. I think Christian Cummins has a little bit of that drive, I guess. I don't want to be the Rock or anything, but he wants to get back up to that first place spot. So now the safety car is in this lap, so Rigraff has to back the pack up, kind of keep it in a constant pace, and give enough time for the safety car to get into the pit lane.
I mean, this is a familiar sight in D3. A Haas leading in, on the safety car restart. It's not the same driver, but it's still same team.
Right. Front. Same car.
Yeah. I think we should watch Fitz though on the safety car restart, because he's the first one on the fresh tires.
Right.
And also, it's kind of funny that DNF went from following one Ferrari to following the other Ferrari.
Right. So yeah, we are on board with Fitz here, but actually I'm gonna push ahead to Mac and Christian a little bit, because this is actually going to turn into a 3-wide battle as Ben joins the fight. Christian covers off Ben. Ben is going to stay behind, and Mac loses his spot to Christian Cummins. But now he's under a lot of pressure behind Ben, and then behind Ben is pretty much everyone with fresh tires. As I'm on board with this stick ball, goes around the outside of Cushy. Then Cushy's just going to ease off of it. There's no point in fighting him. Oh, as Cushy makes a little bit of contact. Sorry, Cushy. Pit stick ball makes a bit of contact with Mac. Honestly, that kind of helped him. It kind of pushed him into the front, into like ahead of Ben through that corner. So that worked out for him. But Ben is going to be under serious pressure on the pits. Yeah, Cushy having a bad restart. He's losing all the
Oh my god. Cushy's kind of I mean, I don't want to be too mean, but he's kind of a hazard on track. Oh, and he's crashed.
Yeah, something's happened.
And is he beached?
No, he's not beached. He's good. He's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone was crossing him in the corners, and he was getting in the way. It was 3 wide between the Lesmos at some point. But I think he's out of the way now.
I think I saw McLaren go wide a little there. It's going to be a big battle for turn 1 here behind Mac. Ben and Mag make a bit of contact going down the straight. Got squeezed onto the grass. This is going to cause BMF to try to see if there's going to be any scraps to pick up. As Ben has a rear lockup. He pushes Mac a little bit. And I moved to the wrong driver. And Mac loses 2 spots in one set of corners. Big Mama Frank is looking everywhere to try to get by Ben. He's going to send it into turn 4. He chooses not to. He's going to try to get a switchback here. As he bumps Ben in his gearbox just because he's a bit slow going through there. So yeah, it's going to be a little hectic with all these old tires and new tires and that pace difference between them.
Sorry. There we go. Finally, Big Mama Frank overtakes Ben.
Yeah, into Ascari, that's a bold place to take a move. Make a move, sorry. Yeah, now he got Fitz directly behind him. He's gonna keep losing these positions. It's gonna be that kind of a couple laps for him. As Fitz takes that inside line, he's gonna get DRS too, up and down. And I think so will... Actually no, DRS has not been activated till now. Now DRS is on. Because it was a full safety car. Oh, as Ben does lock up again.
No. Arrow sent it into
Arrow
the back of Ben.
Oh no. Oh, that's very unfortunate for Ben there.
Yeah, he was defending furiously, but I think it was pretty clean too.
Yeah, so we see Joel's moved up to 7th now. Honestly, we can't count him out yet for a race win. Anything can happen with another safety car that can come in. As I think Logan PSQ and Christian Cummins are trading spots constantly throughout these laps here.
Wow. Christian is back into the lead from
actually no, I'm joking.
being taken out.
He just got back into the lead. I don't think he was. Yeah, I don't know why I was saying he's trading spots. I think he overtook Logan in that straight that we were just looking at before Ascari. But now this is gonna be interesting because now, yeah, Christian does not have DRS. Logan's got DRS. See if he can keep him behind. Logan's approaching, and he chose not to go down the inside. Good, he was pretty far back. But Rigraff is now invited to this battle too. So this is going to be a three-way fight for first place, probably to the end. And maybe Big Mama Frank with those fresh tires is probably going to catch up actually. That's right. All the front 3 drivers have not pitted, so technically the lead driver, I guess, if you take away all the pit stops, is Big Mama Frank.
Yeah, and Jeff is telling, or not Jeff, Mark is telling the top 3 drivers, this is your window to pit. Starts this lap, but who knows when they'll pit. Maybe they'll risk it and stay out for another safety car, if it even comes at all.
Yeah, Joel right now in the back of Arrow. got DRS. Arrow doesn't. I don't think Joel's gonna go for moving to Scary. He's gonna wait till we can go on the main straight. Yeah, so a bit of gaps starting to show up now. No one's really that close to each other. Main ones are Joel from Arrow, Hokage from Joel, and then maybe Leo Hudson from Mac. Actually, Big Mama Frank is very close now to this battle for the lead. Rigraff is actually getting really close to Logan PSQ here. He's gonna have DRS on him. Christian Cummins has done a good job to actually break that DRS away from Logan. He's got a bit of clean air in front of him so he can just pump out those laps. Oh, as Logan's gone a bit wide, he's gone a little twitchy. Rigraff's gonna get a better exit here. I'm pretty sure Logan's going to be dumping batteries to make sure he stays ahead. But it's honestly inevitable because DRS is just going to come in.
Yeah, Rigraff doesn't have to worry about this too much. It should be pretty easy from here. 3/10 back at the start of the main straight. Yeah, before even the break is done.
Yeah, so clean move done by Rigraff. See if Logan PSQ tries to come back, but now he has to worry about Big Mama Frank, who's now everywhere behind him. As Logan actually is looking for maybe a move into turn 4 here. He's swinging it wide, kind of showing his intent. Rigraff covers the inside. He's going to allow Logan to get a better exit. A little twitchy there, but Rigraff keeps the lead. Big Mama Frank's just gonna watch what happens here. Doesn't want to risk anything. Oh, we got a caution. Hokage really got into something. He's spun out, coming out of turn 5.
Him and Arrow were just side by side, and Hokage went to the grass and stayed on the throttle.
Oh, that's unfortunate for Hokage. For the lobby restart, he was having a great race. Oh, Logan PSP makes a move on Rigraff. And Big Mama Frank actually got ahead of both of them. We missed that.
My bad.
Whoa. I wonder what happened there. Oh, as Big Mama Frank gets a little twitchy, so now Big Mama Frank's going to be under a bunch of pressure because...
Oh, Christian's pitting.
Christian is pitting. Yeah, so he made his decision. We'll see where he will come out. Looks like he's going to come out of just behind Mac. No.
Logan down the inside of Big Mama Frank.
Oh.
Through goes Rigraff.
And Rigraff goes through.
Let's go.
Logan, I think, is going to...
Rigraff is going to come out of Big Mama Frank.
Maybe. Oh, he is. Oh, wow. Oh, as there's a bit of contact between Logan PSQ and Big Mama Frank there, but wow. Rigraff really pushing, showing his elbows there on older tires on Big Mama Frank. But even these medium tires at 8 laps are starting to show their age.
Yeah, I was hoping to see the comparison between Big Mama Frank and Christian Cummins when they were both in clean air, but just to see how bad the old tires were to the fresh ones. But I think we can see that now with Rigraff and Big Mama Frank around the same pace.
Yeah.
Fighting for the lead.
Yeah, I think we're going to see maybe a double overtake on Rigraff now. This is going to be this kind of a shuffle. It's just going to happen every lap. Actually, Logan PSQ is going to make a decision to go into pits. Big Mama Frank with DRS is going to... Oh, as Logan actually picked up a 5-second speeding penalty on top of this 3-second time penalty he already got. So he's got 8 seconds of penalties right now. And Big Mama Frank takes the lead of the race.
Yeah, one Ferrari into the pits. The other Ferrari is now joining the battle.
Yeah. So Joel actually is now also up to 4th place after his thing. If Logan actually fits onto the soft tires, and he's gonna take it to the rest to the end of the race. So he's gonna be making a charge through the field with those your tires. Same with Kamari Mack.
Yeah, I think Rigraff will be doing the same because he stayed out so long on those cards. He's gonna be either hoping for a safety car, and if it doesn't come, then he's gonna just go to the softs. They're not that bad.
Now I'm trying to see where a safety car could happen, but everyone's so close to each other. Or sorry, everyone's so kind of far apart from each other where they're not really fighting.
I think someone's just gonna bid it by themselves.
Yeah, I think that's the only thing that these drivers can hope for. Someone makes a mistake.
And don't do it, Josh, please.
Dang, you didn't need to call out Josh like that, man. As Logan picks up another 3-second penalty. So let's actually go ahead.
Yeah, 11 seconds.
Yeah, let's go look at. So
Yeah.
Logan's got 11 seconds of penalties with Hokage Rodi with 3. So that's gonna honestly affect his race a lot. Like 11 seconds, especially if a safety car comes out, the race is pretty much ruined. As Christian Cummins sets the fastest lap of the race so far in 7th place.
And he used all his battery to do it.
Yeah, 7 seconds behind Hudson here. Leo Hudson, that is. Let's go back to the tires. Yeah, so Leo Hudson was one of the people that pitted in that safety car. And he's got 6 seconds and 11 laps to catch it up.
He's 17 seconds away from the leader, which is where he was before. 2 seconds behind, or 2 seconds ahead of DNF. So this is where we're gonna see which strategy is the better one.
Yeah,
I'll be really surprised if he gets into the lead without a safety car.
Right. Yeah, so Rigraff here is, I wonder if he's going to pit. Yep, he is going to pit. Let's see where he comes out. Logan pitted a lap before him. Or maybe 2 laps, who knows. And Logan right now is coming around the, coming into the final corner. Just like I think he's gonna be a good bit ahead, maybe. Or are we gonna see a Verstappen Hamilton moment? Nope. He's well ahead of Rigraff coming in to the into turn 1 by I'd say a good 4 seconds. No. Oh, yep, yeah, like 4 to 5 seconds, yeah. So now Rigraff's chase is on to try to get that place from Logan, but honestly, right now, it's not looking so good for the people that stayed out during that safety car. Well, I say that, but Dr. So Good, or Christian Cummins, has closed that 6-second gap to Leo Hudson to 3.
The gap between the leader is now under 15 seconds. I don't think that's enough.
Yeah, I don't think he'll go back to the front, but I think now he's just looking for maybe a 4th place. I think, nah, not even. Yeah, 4th place.
Well, the guys ahead of him, their tires will drop off.
The tires will drop
towards
off.
the end of the race.
He's already seeing Leo and Arrow ahead. So.
And Joel and Fitz are fighting, so that will slow them down.
Oh yeah, let's go tune into that because it's been a bit boring right now. But there goes Joel on Fitz. And yeah, they're gonna lose time. Maybe the Mercedes engineers should tell Joel just save the fighting for the last laps, because he needs to make sure that Christian Cummins doesn't get too close to him and lose a lot of time. Alright, so now Christian Cummins has caught up to Leo Hudson within DRS range. I think we're going to see a move, maybe honestly into Ascari. He's got much better grip through these corners, and he's going to get a better exit. Look at that, he probably could even overtake him without the DRS. The DRS is going to make it way easier. So he's moved up himself into 5th place now, and chasing down Arrow.
Oh, Joel's out.
Joel's out. No way. Oh no.
He and Fitz were, I think, fighting, and one of them went to the wall. I wasn't watching.
Yeah, Joel looks like he spun it out, or I don't know if it was spun out or hit out, coming outside of the Ascari chicane, and this is gonna be a safety car. And now for everyone who's up front, that's a great time to pit onto the soft tires.
Yeah, top two are pitting. What about Arrow? He's pitting, and so is Christian, who's pitting once again, second pit stop of the day. Everyone's coming to the pits.
Yeah, I think this is about to turn into a 5-lap lobby. With one more lap, probably. No, actually, I think we'll get 6 laps of racing, probably restarting on lap 22.
19, 20, 21 safety car.
Right.
Yeah, 6 laps.
Wow, this changed the complete flavor, I guess you could say, of this race.
Yeah, I think
From
the
Fitz.
fighting's gonna get really spicy.
This is where people will be, the drivers will start get a little desperate for spots. Oh, we're seeing a bunch of penalties. So Logan actually, I think probably served his time. Let's take a look at take a look at penalties. So yeah, now he's down to 6 seconds. And Hokage is now in third. Or sorry, Hokage has now 3 seconds. He's not in third. But yeah, so this made things a lot interesting. But that's 6 seconds of penalties for Logan. That's gonna hurt him a lot. He's gonna lose a ton of places because of that.
So everyone is on a fresh set, but 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th, and 8th are on a more scrubbed set of softs.
Right.
Just looking at the telemetry right now.
Right, yeah.
With Logan, who has the most wear, 3% already.
Yeah, and I think this is gonna make Joel pretty sad because I think that DNF probably knocks him out of contention for the championship.
Yeah, he could have gone right back up there after this if he won.
Honestly, yeah. So now it's Big Mama Frank. Probably if he gets this win, that'll put him like 2 points. No, like 7 points clear of Shry. So
8 points.
8 points, yeah. So it'll be a good battle, I guess, all the way to the end of the season between them.
Yeah, Joel was 50 points behind Shry and 23 behind BMF. And with Labib and NVA now racing, he could have been up into 3rd.
Right. Yeah. Unfortunate for Joel there. Yeah. I'm interested to know what actually happened. There, we could see maybe penalties coming for Fitz, or maybe it was just had a moment coming out of Ascari.
He hasn't said anything.
Yeah, this is that silent phase of the depression. But the other Mercedes driver up in P5 after having a bad start to the race too, so anything is up for grabs here. Like any crash that happens, those people that have crashed, they're kind of screwed for the rest of the race. But then, like, you know, someone like Regraf, who's in 7th, could easily try to win the race with any carnage that happens in front of him. So 12 drivers remaining out of the 15 that joined. Not a big lobby.
Alright, so Joel just said he lost it. He told me he doesn't know how to drive his car. So I assume he just crashed on his own.
That's unfortunate for Joel. Yeah, Ascari's... It's a tough couple corners. So right now, safety car's coming in. As I think Big Mama Frank is gone. Yeah, Big Mama Frank has gone. He's actually built a nice gap to P2. Fitz Dickwell was caught sleeping. He's actually going to get overtaken maybe by Arrow here. Christian Thomas watching both of this happen, or this thing unfold in front of him. Arrow sends it down the inside. Fitz gives him a squeeze on the exit of turn 2. Compromises his exit. Arrow gets ahead. This is making Christian Cummins look for an opportunity here. Fitz is looking to go on the outside of Arrow here, coming into turn 4. They're gonna go side by side. There's gonna be a bit of contact. Oh, and Christian Cummins goes between both of them and moves up in second place. What a move! That's here comes Hamilton moment.
Yeah,
here.
through goes Christian.
Yeah, there goes Christian. Christian. As Rigraff just makes a move on his teammate Josh Barnsley. Let's go back up to the lead here. Big Mama Frank, look at the lead he's got. 2 seconds.
Oh, nice save, Josh.
So Fitzstickwell looking to kind of get back his position in 3rd place from Arrow. I think this is going to be the battle.
Kamari died.
Kamari
Something
died.
happened.
No,
no, he's still in the race.
Say we're gonna get another safety car as we're getting 3 wide into turn 1. Nope. For Fitz stays out. As this is a little
not
bit of
again.
contact.
Not
Oh,
again.
He gets a 2 and 1.
Oh. I think there's gonna be a lot of tickets coming towards Fitz after this race.
Yeah, but he's a reserve, so it doesn't really matter for him that much.
Yeah.
I mean, that position probably will get. We'll see. As a steward, I hope there's not more of that many tickets as we got in like, I think was it Spa? We got a ton of tickets. I forget, but yeah, hopefully that doesn't happen. But yeah, Fitz up in 4th place right now. Putting pressure on Arrow. Big Mama Frank. Actually, I was gonna say Big Mama Frank checked out, but Christian Cummins is actually caught up. He's within DRS. He was ahead by 2 seconds. I wonder if Big Mama Frank made a mistake or Christian Cummins just has pace here.
Yeah, because there's a 3-second gap from Arrow to Christian, so I think Christian just has so much pace this weekend. And we've seen it earlier in the race. He's carving his way through the field, and now he's showing it again, fighting for the lead of the race.
Yeah, he's
for the second time.
Which is honestly some quality time. For D3, so yeah, I mean, this is gonna be low fuel, fresh tires, as this is gonna be a battle for the lead. Let's go look back into 4th place. Fitzstickwell makes a move on Arrow and takes back his 3rd place, but Arrow's got something to say about that, and probably is gonna look for a move back into turn 1 or turn 4. I don't think he has enough space. I think he's just gonna tuck him behind and look for it again the next lap. Actually, no, Logan BSQ's around the outside of Arrow. As the 2 Ferraris come together, the Alfa Romeo takes the escape road. The escape road goes wide. Cagaroldi goes past Arrow there. Oh, never mind. He gets contact from Arrow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those Ferrari drivers aren't in a call.
Hokage's in the wall!
Hokage's out. Safety car.
Another safety car.
My goodness. Oh, no one's gonna pit for sure.
Unless someone has damage.
Unless you have damage, then yeah, you do have to
I saw
pit.
that in the background.
I saw the
I think it
car
was like
just
2 or
fly
3
across.
wide.
Wow, okay. Well, yikes. Well, we're gonna have
So much
a
action.
2-lap. We're gonna have a 2-lap race. With 11 drivers left out of 15 that started. What an eventful race it's been.
Just taking a breather.
Yeah. So this actually helps Christian Cummins a lot because it looks like he's got pace. He's gonna do everything he can to win this race now.
Michael, please no safety car. Mr. Please in the race, please not.
That's like the 4th one.
Well, the good thing is there's definitely no more safety cars after this.
Yeah.
So we see Kamari Mack in the background. He looks like he pitted. Might have had damage. He's gonna be able to come back to the end of this. But here's the thing: all these drivers will get solid points because it's the top 11.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, Mac, even if he finishes like 20 seconds back, he's gonna score 10 points.
yeah.
I just hope Logan, who's side by side with his teammate,
Oh,
doesn't come into contact with them again,
yeah. There's definitely. I
like
don't
he did
know.
in that second
I don't know
chicane.
what's happening there. Why are they going so? Why is he getting so close? It's not like they're racing. Um,
It's in the stop, right?
I don't think so. I don't. Mac is not.
No, it is.
It is in the
Look at the
slide.
truck now.
You're right. You're right. JK. Yeah.
Because we
yeah.
get 2 full laps of racing always.
That is true.
I
That
think.
is true. Yeah. For some reason I thought it was one more lap. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, we're gonna get 2 full laps of racing. Logan is doing some Verstappen stuff, which is not legal anymore in real racing. It's not really specified. Big Mom Frank starts like yeah, he sets off, but he doesn't catch Christian Cummins sleeping. He does catch Fitz a little sleeping. Logan Piscu side by side. The 2 Ferraris going side by side into turn 1. Let's see what happens. I think Logan is just gonna take the lead here. He is technically the real driver.
Oh no!
Oh, it's Arrow spun too. Fitz, Dickwell, and Arrow have spun. Shit.
I don't know what happened there, to be honest.
Honestly, I just saw him leave the frame and then he didn't join back.
I just saw Fitz like spinning out of nowhere. I don't know if someone hit him or he just like locked his rear or something.
Yeah, and then coming out of turn 2, Arrow seemed to have just got a bit too much on the throttle.
Leo went into the grass at the exit of first. Lesmos, whatever.
Alright, so he's going to be under huge pressure of Ben. And going side by side, they're going to try to do it through a Scary. Oh, they definitely tried. Ben running out of, he just broke too late. He's going to lose a lot of positions there. Oh, he gets a little bit of contact from Josh, but honestly, it was pretty unavoidable. Let's go to second place here on Christian Cummins. He's very close to Big Mama Frank. And this is the final lap, so they're going to be burning everything on the straight. Christian Cummins side by side. Big Mama Frank gives him the squeeze. Oh, side by side action. Leaves just enough space. Big Mama Frank still slightly ahead. Christian Cummins gets a better exit. And he's going to be ahead. He's going to be ahead going into turn 4, though. Big Mama Frank might look for a move. He's not. He's going to try to get a better exit to the Lesmos to see if he can go. But, oh, Christian Cummins got a great exit to turn 4 and 5. And opens up a bit of a gap.
Yeah, Christian is just gonna run away with this. That's what I think. He has more battery also. Half of his battery remaining.
As I just saw Mac pull a move on Pushy to Lesmo 1 and 2. Lesmo is racing from him. Leo looking to try to get back a place from Rigraff. Rigraff is out of battery. I saw his light blinking. So might be
Come on, Rigraff.
No, yeah, I think it's gonna be a struggle here. Let's go to the pot. I think, yeah. Christian Cummins checked out. Leo Hudson looking for a move around the outside. He's gonna tuck inside now, but I don't think it's gonna happen. There's not enough road. Christian Cummins is your race winner. Big Mama Frank, P2. Logan Piscu with that 6 seconds of penalties moves from I think P3 all the way down to P7. Rigraff gets his podium. Leo Hudson, after having a bad start to the race, gets to P4, and then we'll see the rest when the screen pops up. But man, what an eventful race.
Yeah, oh my god.
Shows you what's coming for D1 and D2.
I hope not. At least Haas got a podium. I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
For a second, it was looking like before the lap 20, was it 22 safety car? I don't know. Before that safety car where everyone went to softs, it was looking like Rigraff was gonna get like 6th or something.
Yeah, so
maybe 7th.
Let's continue that statement where Hudson got 4th, Kamari Mack 5th. That's a good outing for Williams there and good points for him. Ben in the McLaren, Logan PSQ with all those penalties moved down to 7th place. Unfortunate for him. Fitz Dickwell, the 2 Ferraris in 7th and 8th. Josh Barnsley, I think that's one of his best results, I think, this season, 9th place in the Haas. Gets good points for them. Cushy in 10th place. Arrow in 11th. And then we have 4 DNFs of Hokage Roldy, Joel Guran, Jeff, and Chonk. So let's go ahead and pull in the drivers. Let me switch to the right screen here. Yes. So I see Rigraf is in the waiting room, so let's pull him in. Rigraf, a solid P3 from you. Yeah. How do you feel about that race?
I don't know. It was extremely hectic, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, with the lobby restart and the tire differences, stuff like that, and what, 4 safety cars in that second race?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I lost count. Yeah, it was crazy, but yeah, happy to be on the podium. It's been a while.
Yeah, I mean, this is your first podium this season as a reserve?
Yes.
Well, congrats with that. Yeah,
Nice.
good points for
Appreciate it.
Haas. Beamer here is very happy for reserving for him.
Thank you.
You got anything to add, Beamer?
Thanks for the points, man.
Yeah, no problem. Anytime, brother. Anytime.
Yeah, well, I think we're gonna have a bunch of tickets coming in because it looked a little messy, honestly.
Yeah.
So,
There's a lot going on.
Yeah, but yeah, again, congrats on your podium, and if you're reserving here next week, we'll see you then.
All right, thanks, guys.
And I'm not really seeing anyone.
They don't want to join.
Yeah, I'm not really seeing. Oh wait, there's Christian. All right, let's pull in Christian. All right, Christian.
Yo, what up?
So a very good race win from you, fighting it back after that contact earlier in the race. How do you feel?
Dude, my heart's fucking pounding right now. I'm not even
Yeah.
gonna lie. I definitely grinded hardest for this one, so I mean it's an easy track to grind. It's just a nice little oval, but shit, felt good out there.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it definitely shows.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, you had a good quality. You had a bit of contact with Joel, and Joel eventually got.
Yeah, so with that Fitz Dickwell actually hit me from behind.
That's what Beamer was saying. I didn't catch that, but Beamer was saying Fitz Dickwell seemed to have pushed you into him. So
Yeah, that's what happened there.
yeah, so unfortunate for that, but honestly, you fought back. It was a very valiant race, I guess.
Yeah,
do
dude,
we,
I mean,
do we expect you back next season, or not next season, next race in the interview booth?
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, this week I had a lot of free time, so I just was kind of grinding, but hopefully I can keep it going. But yeah, if that safety car saved me at the end there, that was awesome.
Yeah, it really reeled in. I think you're already reeling in, Big Mama Frank, even before the safety car came out with just DRS active. You seem to. I don't know.
Yeah,
we
I
were
felt
thinking
pretty
you were gonna
rapid
get
out there today. I'm not gonna lie. This shit, I always do good at Monza, so
That's good. How do you feel for Austria then?
pretty good. I mean, it's similar track, so hopefully same play out.
Right. Well, congrats again on your win. Big points for Alpine and yourself.
For sure. Yeah, we needed it with that DNF I saw from Chonk.
From Chonk, yeah. Unfortunate for him. He's been having a
RIP.
pretty rough season. But yeah. Hope to see you back in the interview booth next week.
For sure. Yeah, thanks for broadcasting tonight.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, have a good one.
Yes, sir. Second place was Big Mama Frank. Is he coming? I don't know.
No, he's Frank.
What?
He said, "Is he coming?"
No.
Coming just left.
Let me contact him real quick. But yeah, what are your thoughts on the race?
Oh my, that was one of the most hectic races like of the whole season.
Yeah, honestly, it didn't even have the full grid of 20 drivers.
Yeah.
It had
I mean,
half the
like,
grid.
mathematically, it should have been worse, like less entertaining, but it was
Yeah.
more entertaining.
Yeah, half the grid and double the enjoyment.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not sure if Big Mama Frank's coming. So I guess we can call it here. Yeah, again, thank you for watching the Division 3 broadcast at Zoom Racing League. Division 2 is going to start up in about a half an hour. I say 20 minutes. Tune into that, and then Division 1 tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, subscribe, like, do all the things that you need to do on a YouTube video. And join us again. Thank you.
See ya.